The filly came into the world the same way as the girl, with great difficulty. Dale stared from across the box stall at the gray mare lying on her side, her rounded belly matted with sweat. Greta groaned with every breath, occasionally lifting her head from the shavings to glance behind her, where Dale could see a translucent sack, like a milky balloon, protruding from below her tail. Dale yawned and shivered with cold and drew the horse blanket around her shoulders. She'd been sitting in the corner of the stall for hours, it seemed, cradling a horseshoe in her small hands like an icon, and praying as Greta paced back and forth, glancing at her flank, then laying on the fresh shavings with a heavy plop. Up and down, the mare struggled and groaned. Since it was happening on a special day, Mama had said she could watch the birth. Dale shook with chill and strange fascination as the mare's labor continued long into the night. She heard her mother's voice trying to encourage the horse, that same voice that whispered to Dale when she came howling from a splinter or skinned knee. When the vet showed up, he found all 33 pounds of Dale curled in a corner of the stall on fresh hay, her nearly frostbit fist clamped around the horseshoe, while her mother's voice changed from soothing to panicky and frantic. "The foal's in the wrong position. I think it's stuck. Greta's suffering terribly." Their voices moved to a whisper, so that all Dale heard were the groans coming from Greta. Then Mama was removing the horseshoe and gathering Dale in her arms. "Come on, Sugar Plum. Dr. Horner's going to take good care of Greta. You'll get to see the foal in the morning when you wake up." "No," Dale said, jutting out her bottom lip. "You said I was old enough to watch." Dale stared into her mother's pale blue eyes. Mama was dressed in stained dungarees, and wisps of hay and shavings were in her thick blonde hair, where she'd been lying next to Greta, trying to soothe the anguished mare. Dale had never seen her mother in such a state. Dale stamped her rubber boot, her foot wiggling around inside. "I won't go! I won't!"